What's up, everyone? We are live over on YouTube. So for today's stream, we're going to go through and use the 1-bar Magicka Sorcerer build that I've made a video on. It's like insane, really, really insane. And I'm going to go through and just share kind of all the stuff you kind of need to make the build, really. Hey, you're right, Sugar. He's going, hey, it's Dan. I haven't done the intro bit yet. I'll do it in a few moments. But yeah, as people join, this is a 1-bar Sorcerer build. There is a video on the channel, and it is insane. I've just used it a minute ago, and yeah, I'll post a link to the screenshot, but I had 53 kills to 0 deaths in a Battlegrounds just a minute ago. Like, it is insane how strong this thing is. So there's a link to that. It is just, yeah, honestly, it's really, really fun. I'm also going to touch upon the build itself, probably after the first Battleground, so you can see it. But if you want to watch the build video itself, there is one on the channel. I'm going to post that just now, so it's in the chat if you wish. And here is the build video for it. Hey, it's Dan, and welcome back to Unified Gaming. There we go. Now we've got the intro out of the way, we're going to jump into the stream. So tonight I'm going to focus on being a sorcerer. It is one of my favourite classes in this game, and with the changes to shields and stuff, it is incredibly tanky. Look at that, got a 20k shield. Like, that is madness, that is. Absolute madness. For the build, we are focusing on 5 skills because it's Oakensoul. So we have Frags, Hardened Ward, Twilight, Streak, Endless Fury, and Overload. And then for the sets, you kind of see them in the game. If you get any questions about the build or just stuff generally, do let me know in the comments below. And I'm just going to reset my ult whilst we are waiting. I'm also going to set up a poll for people to see what they think of this build. So the first thing is, do you like 1-bar builds, PvP ones specifically? Because I've been making loads of content for it, but I don't know kind of how popular it is. Tate says, thanks for the ping, didn't get notified. Yeah, the bot does take a few minutes to kind of ping, sadly. And then hopefully towards the end of the night, I might be able to share my heavy attack silk that I've been using in PvP, which is really silly. Like, really, really silly. Yeah, so we'll just see if we can try and get in a BG quick. Sometimes you have to reset it because it is a bit finicky, to say the least. So how is everyone anyway? It's Blaise up. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Hope you're doing all right. So whilst we're waiting, let's go through and talk about what we're doing on this build. So for the build, on the live server, I'm an Imperial, which you might be going kind of why. And that's literally because this is my tank race. So I have like one race on PCNA for all of the kind of Sorc builds I will make, but ideally you want to be like a Dark Elf or a Breton or, you know, kind of a High Elf. That would be better, but, you know, this works. Skill-wise, we'll do that, accept that in a moment. As I said, it's Frags, Hardened Ward, Twilight, Streak, and Fury. Overload. These are the best skills, 100%. I've used this a few times now, and this has like everything you need: damage, sustain, defense, like all of it. Blaise says he's given up on ESO, but he's waiting for Diablo 4. Will I be playing it? I've not played the Diablo games before, and I know the most recent one was it was heavily monetized, which for me, I'm not really too interested in the game where you have to pay to play the game and they just keep milking you for more and more money. With ESO, you can buy the chapter if you want, but you don't have to. You can get ESO Plus to get the dungeons, but you don't have to. You can buy crowns with gold and stuff, so there's ways around it. So personally, without knowing much more than that, I can't say yes. Oh, okay. I do like RPGs and I like sort of rogue sort of things and dungeon crawls and stuff. So first things first, when you do a BG, just a tip, always check the names. It sounds really silly, I know, but just see, is there anybody you know, what classes are we facing? So we got Nightblade, Warden, DK, Sulk, Necro, Nightblade, and Sulk. So a pretty balanced class. Okay, we're going to kill that person quickly. Oh, you rolled that. So they've gone for my Twilight. They have. So get that and then roll shield. There you go. So I'm just going to reposition because he's got scavenging demise, so he's on a gank sniper. He is. I've got Earth Gore. Yeah, so he's literally running away. I'll have a look into it, Splezza, if I get a chance. You should probably get the... Oh. I'd say we should probably get the relic. So I've just used my potion early just to get some regen up. There's a double frag proc. Look at that. It's absolutely brutal if you get that off. Bye-bye. Oh, he rolled it. Oh, I was so hoping I'd go get him. Oh, he's dead. So what do you guys think of the Sulk, by the way? You grab the relic, mate. I'll just defend you. That one's dead too. Like the damage on this is so nutty, isn't it? The mobility, the damage, it's just ridiculous. And like if you combo really well, you can absolutely melt people. He's on a heavy attack, so we want to get down here because that's going to melt me. But shield on, roll dodge, Twilight, really good way to bounce back. So look, you see the zoo up there? Ah, so close. He got rid of my Twilight, so I need to put him back up. Let's see. I did push streak. I almost walked in the lava then. Can we get that? So I'm rolling away, spamming shields. Can I get the Twilight out? I tried getting the Twilight out. Oh, I think he got me with a whip. Yeah, whipping the Killer's Blade. I got a bit greedy there. So if you are greedy, you can get punished if the Twilight is down. 8 kills though, not too bad. Tate says, do heavy attack assaults work in BGs? Yes, is the answer. And in power does not though. But I've been hitting people for like 16k heavies. So, yeah, that is definitely a thing. Oh, look how close he was! Look how close he was. That engine, Earthcore, sorry, is really saving that guy. Every time I get him low, it's just like bang. Procs him, gets him up really quick. So 9 kills, not too bad for the first one. But yeah, to the question, Tate, if you did miss that, heavy attack silks 100% work. Let me post a screenshot, which I've sent to people, and it's of a heavy attack build. So this is something that I was using the other day, and it's like really, really silly. And I'll queue us up for Battlegrounds whilst we're waiting. There is a poll going, by the way, for those people that want to take part. What I want to know is, what do you think of heavy attack builds and kind of one bar builds? And we're going to start with one bar builds to begin with, and then kind of go from there, really. So do you think one bar builds are good in PvP or bad? Do you like them? That kind of stuff. And then for the heavy attack, kind of what it does, here's a screenshot of kind of the damage you can get. So Overload's doing 8.3k, the heavy attack final hits 10k, the little ticks are doing 3k each. So you can make a heavy attack build, 100%. Looking at the poll quickly, the poll says, do you like one bar PvP builds? And at the moment, 64% say yes and 36% say no. So if you haven't taken part in that, do so. It is really useful to see, because I want to make kind of more content to help people out. And we're ready for our next battleground. Not necessarily to the heavy attack thing. So in that screenshot, that 10,000 hits, the second one, that's just your lightning staff heavy. So that's the big explosion. The bit underneath it is each small tick. So each small tick is 3,000, 3,000, and 10,000 explosion. So Overload can be really, really potent if you use it right as well. I've had Overloads do like 19, 20k in PvP. And that's this patch. But you have to do a few things to really set it up right. So this is Chaosball. As always, check who's in the match. So do you recognise any of these people? Check the classes. If you see loads of Night Blades, it's a good idea to slot detect potions, but there's only one, so we should be okay. And for anybody that has joined, we are on a Magicka Sorcerer tonight. It's a one bar build. We're going to help that guy over there. Did I get him? He must be really low health. There we go. He was proper running, wasn't he? Like proper running. That guy had 168 CP. Oof. Oh, that was some big burst there, wasn't it? I didn't get that. Someone stole the kill though. That is so annoying when that happens. He has big heals, doesn't he? Oh, there we go. Oh, he dodged the double frag. That's him dead. He came and that was not a good move, was it, for him? Oh, he's got a healer keeping him alive. Let's just... He's got the Zol one. No, we don't. Bye-bye, mate. See, Streak is so good. Absolutely love Streak. Nope. Oh, he ran away! He spent all that time trying to chase me and he ran away. Oh, what was that? Pop down there, just get a cheeky heal. Do a couple of roll dodge heals. And I shield back on. He is legging, isn't he? Waiting for him to do the lit. He's literally running away. There we go. Sorry, I was really chasing that guy. We should probably get the ball now, though. That's him dead. Woo. Yeah, Overload is really good on this build. Like, you really want to use it. Such a good ultimate. So, what do you guys think of the Sulk? Oh, he's come. He's come. Ah, he died. That guy absolutely loves me, doesn't he? Got a healer with him. See all the arrows coming in from that sniper at the back? Chilled on. Yeah, have some healer, mate. There we go. 12 kill streak so far. Now we're doing pretty good on this. Those arrows just coming in for that guy at the back. That's all dead. Oh, that's him dead too. So Tate says, how does this build feel to pilot, Dan? Any resource pressure? Can you pop the skills you want to when you need them? Do you mean on the heavy attack Sorc, Tate, or do you mean on this build that I'm using currently here? The current one. Resource-wise, as you can see, I'm pretty set for resources. Like, do you see how quick that guy blew up? 27k. Got me a big spec bow. That was a good combo. That Soul Tev, I really did it. 19 kill streak. So, if you react really fast, it's very, very good. If your reactions are a bit slow, just keep the shield on. So the shield is 8.5k, which means we have like 37,000 health, sorry. So, you know, we are really tanky effectively. Which is why people find it so hard to kill us. You ran out of stamina, you did. So, yeah, as long as you keep shield up, you are really, really tanky. So I'll show you. I'll go fight that DK. He'll be about somewhere because he's got good damage. This Necro's also got good damage too. So look, if I just literally use my shield on my patient, so look. So honestly, the shield is just massive. So literally just shields and healing, just walking around. Hello. Hello. You guys want, yeah, you want some? So that's not there. So you can see like you're just really, really tanky. And if you go offensive and you let your shield go off or you don't have the Twilight, then you can get caught with your pants down. And that is not a good place to be. It won't stop you being one-shotted if you get hit with like 2 or 3 ultimates at once. That's, no build is going to stop that really, especially if they're coordinated and good players. But, against kind of most people, if you're just keeping the shield on, you're going to do okay. Sugar says, going to make people use Shield Breaker again. Oh, 100%. And what's silly is you can stack them. So we could go with hardest Magicka on top and have an extra shield and go 2 shields. Then look, our whole health bar gets covered. It's like so stupid. 20k, 13k. Like, it's so stupid how big the shields are now. So, yeah, hopefully that kind of answers the question, Tate. I personally, though, would not use 2 shields and go with the Twilight. The Twilight is a massive heal. It was 12k tooltip. And that does go up a little bit higher when you... Sugar saying he's getting Shield Breaker out as I speak. Yeah. If you're unaware, what is Shield Breaker? It's a set that's designed to counter sorcerers. I believe it's a PvP set as well, and it comes from Cyrodiil. So we're just going down to some. There's so many sets in Cyrodiil. Oh, is it? No, I think it's Imperial City. So I think it's Imperial City actually. There it is. So increase your damage done by 6%, and this affects doubles if they have a shield on. So you get a 12% damage boost, which is really good against sorcerers and people that stack shields. For the build, so for those people that are curious, there is a video on the channel that goes through everything, the skills, the CP, the combos, just everything you need to know on how to actually make this build yourself. So I would highly recommend, checking it out if you haven't. I will post a link for those people curious. But this is a lot, it's just a lot of fun. So there's a link to the video if you haven't seen it already. And as I said, there's also a poll up for anybody that has joined. Do you like one bar PvP builds? Do you enjoy playing them? Do you think they're decent? That's kind of where I'm going with this. So it's yes or no. Most people say yes at the moment, but curious what you think. So, take part in the poll. It really, really helps. Let's see how many shields we could have, though. We could have 8.5k there. And this one is 5.8. This could go higher with the other one. So we could have like 15k worth of shields quite easily. That's like half our health bar. That's like so silly. But as you can see, the skills I'm using are the best for what we're trying to do here. It has everything you possibly want. Hello. I see they went, oh look, it's Dan. He's got a thingy on, he has. Corrosive, because that hit me really, really hard, that did. He's on for dot build, he has. I tried to save our mate. I did. Yeah. He's using Mercy. Like, oh no, that was... So he's using a dot build. We'll go for that guy. I wanted to save the guy and I ran out of resource. Yeah, Mercy does a fair bit. I didn't realise how much it does. And he's got Master's Dual Wield. That's why he's got lots of Renin slashes spam. So you see a lot of sulks with that. It's a very effective setup. That's him dead. That was my kill, surely, yeah. I'm about to say it. He's actually just left me. Yeah, so he's using loads of dots and loads of proc sets for his damage. So he's literally stacking the dots. I'm trying to get to the Chaosball. It's a lot of pressure that thing has. Mercilok, Master's Dual Wield. He's got the Black Rose staff. I think it's the Fate staff. Sorry, Wrath of Elements. So you can see, like, you can, if you get hit with a lot of pressure, you are vulnerable, as with all builds. So just be mindful that dot builds are kind of the counter to any Sulk, from what I've seen. Trying to win this match. He's also got a pull. So he went to try and hit me with the He moves well though, the guy on the Sulk. He's got 7 to 3. Loads and loads of dot damage. That guy blew up quick, didn't he? Whew! Don't kill my Twilight. I need him alive. He's like, do you want to help with the object? I've been chasing the ball for ages. I did my part. There we go. Trying to help keep the Nightblade alive there. You keep running, mate. Hopefully that's given us a bit of time over here. That double frag prop. Oh, he pulled me in with his little necro skills. So we're having to like line of sight sometimes. So you can really like just hit people from range quite nicely. That's him dead. That guy just literally just bombed him. He's on the tank, that's pointless. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 17-2. We're doing pretty good on this. Oh, that's another one dead. Yeah, that Royal George frag cancel was so, like, just so potent. It was literally like a fight in a zoo with this guy. He rolled way too much, he did. And that's why he died. Maybe he's on another endeavour. Yeah, 19-2. That was a good little match, that was. And we won that as well. So yeah, I'm liking this Sulk loads. If you haven't seen the build, there is a video on YouTube already, which I would recommend watching. It is a lot of fun. If you do like what I do here, by the way, I would suggest that you do subscribe. I've got many more 1-bar builds coming out and just builds generally for PvP. So we're going to queue once more. And you can see it works really well. What I'd like to do now is give some kind of tips for people curious. So if you are wanting to play this, as I said, there's a link in the chat. But the big thing you need to know is that if your Twilight goes down, you have to rely on the shield. So just keep an eye on that icon. So when the Twilight is actually down, it's kind of like a blue colour. And when you summon it, it goes kind of purpley pink. And that's kind of a good indicator that your Twilight's been killed. And that's really important because that means you have no heal. So a lot of the time you'll see when I'm low health, I normally go shield and roll. Or I streak, shield, then roll like that. And then cast a Twilight. Because that gives me the sort of respite that I need to get the Twilight up. Because I've got away from the person. I've got a shield on me should they get close or get hit with ranged attacks. And then I've got my Twilight coming out at any moment, which will get in the way of it, melee people a lot of the time. And I can then roll and do like a Twilight heal. Or another shield if needed. Oh look, we got that guy on us, that DK. So we have Templar, Warden, Sulk and DK. Pretty versatile team. We've got the Dot Sulk again. So that Toxic Omni. Quite a few Nightblades on that team. But only 2. There's a lot of Wardens in this match though. So let's get some cheeky healing in. Oh, I don't know for that guy. He's got Corrosive on he has. You're Amno, I think it's pronounced. Armado, sorry. I'm trying to kill people. Bye bye. There you go. Jordan says, any games I like the look of? Starfield. Starfield looks absolutely, just for me, it's like Fallout in space. I absolutely love Fallout. So yeah, I think Starfield's are really kind of up there. Oh, look at him blow up. Frag spam for the win. Not a single double proc though, that's savage. Where's the next flag gone? It's over there. Yeah, what about you guys? You got any games you're looking forward to? There we go. Yeah, but for me though, it is Starfield. So the next point's up there. I tried keeping that guy alive. I think I'd manage it. And that one alive. See, a few people mentioned Diablo 4, and I haven't. Elder Scrolls 6 would be good, but I think that's years off, that is. He like rolls so much, doesn't he? He'd die of old age probably. He literally just like spams rolls. That's all he does. That's the one weakness that sorts. So I literally just spammed that heals on that guy so they didn't die. Dead. Ooh, that went low health there. Don't die, matey. I'm trying to keep you alive. I'm doing like everything to keep that poor guy alive. But no. And I'm out of resources for doing that. How did a meteor hit me there? I just ran out of resource, literally. Mercilok. 9 kills. Though Elder Scrolls 6, I think, will be good if it does come out. Ooh, hoo, hoo. There we go. Yeah, I think we have to wait and see what happens with Elder Scrolls 6, but I think it's going to be a decent game. I think as with a lot of those things, it's just too much unknown. So my shield can take us full spec bow, which is nice. It literally just roll. Oh, I got him. Got him. We give him the age-old teabag. I need 10 pets. I was fighting by myself and I killed him. He literally ran away. That was a good meteor though, I'll give him that. How much did meteor hit me for? That was a good meteor, I'll give him that. But yeah, they're running away. You can't hit them when they roll dodge that much. It's only counter to assault. That was a big... Spamming my heal. I went to push my potion. Tried hitting the Nightblade at the back, but I hit the DK with the Endless Fury. That flag's gonna flip. Where's that new one? I'm gonna pop down to the new one and get that because we are pretty close, and as in tied. I literally got hit with a meteor after I was fighting that DK. Literally, that's all that salt does. It just streaks and runs away. Get that Nightblade. There we go. There we go. Honestly, that Sorc has so much stam sustain because he literally rolls and streaks constantly. Yeah, we got that one there. Almost 1 million damage on this thing. As another death. So he uses that Masklock set. So he's using that Black Rose to get the Master Lock proc to be really, really high. There it went off then. So as soon as that beam wears off, the damage goes. But yeah, he's using the Master Lock proc to... Oh, that's him dead. 1 million damage. Oh, we got our assault to level 10 finally. Oh, I've been wanting that to get the ult gen for kills. That was good though, we won that as well. Good little match. That was the other Sorc, by the way. He was using loads of dots. He's really salty though, isn't he? So there's our rewards of the worthy. Let's look at the poll and see what's happening there. So a lot of people want the 1-bar builds, which is good. So I'll end that here. And then I'd like to see what you think about this build. Okay, so I'm putting a poll up just about this build specifically. Just what do you guys think of it? You've seen it in a couple of BGs now, and like every match I'm doing relatively well. Getting loads of kills, doing loads of damage. So wonder what you think. And if you haven't seen the video itself, there is a link for it if you want to see the build itself and kind of go through everything. And for the gear, just really quick, Ancient Grace, Ancient Guardian, Alfiq, and Trainee. So details are all there. Tate says he'll be stealing it for sure. And I think I'm going to call the stream a little bit shorter today, just because I want to do a few things after the stream, kind of like behind the scenes that I want to get done. So I'll probably do 1 BG, maybe 2 BGs, and then call it there. So I'll do 1 more on this one, and I'll probably switch to the heavy attack Sorc and kind of show you what I'm doing with that. And then probably wrap it up. Cheers, Tate. So I'm going to do 1 more, as I said, and then probably maybe the heavy attack one after if I get time. But I'm wanting to make some Patreon exclusive content. So kind of things that people who support on Patreon can kind of get access to builds early, and they can kind of have like extra support, sort of 1-page build breakdowns, all that good stuff. So loads of just things to help. Hey, look at that, Tate with the support. Cheers for that, helping out with the videos and stuff. Massive, massive thanks for that. I really appreciate all the support. And it makes like doing this stuff like way more viable, because it takes a lot of time to make all this content. So yeah, really, really appreciate the support, mate. Champion points, I haven't said. This is what I use CP wise. I have refined it. Master at Arms, Deadly Aim, Ironclad, and Arcane Supremacy. Pain's Refuge, Survival Instincts, Bastion, and Celerity. And the green ones, Rationer, Efficiency, and Steed's Blessing, +1 of choice. But no, really, really appreciate the support, mate. That really, really helps, just honestly more than you realise. But I can't get over how good this build is as a 1-bar build. Like, yes, I'm spamming frags like there's no tomorrow. Like, I'm fully aware of that. But it works. Like, it works 100%. And the fact that you get like people like him, that toxic Omni messaging, like just because he's annoyed, shows you clearly you're doing a good job. If that makes sense. I really wish you could queue for like Battlegrounds and do a daily dungeon whilst you're waiting. Like 2 birds with 1 stone type thing. Tate goes, that's because Dan's a noob. Lol. I think everybody starts somewhere, mate. Honestly, when I started PvPing, I used to get my ass absolutely handed to me. I did. And you learn from that experience. You go, what did I do wrong that time? And what do I need to not do next time? And just lots of trial and improvement. And yeah, with the frags, that is exactly it. You know, spamming frags like a noob. It works though. Like, it works stupidly well, which is like what's so funny about it. Because you're hitting people like 8k frags, and you get 2 of those in a row. It's like 16k plus the execute on them and an overload. Like, you can literally see, I can get up to some people and like one-shot them if they're not prepared for it. Which is just ridiculous, in my opinion. And we are going to recharge our overload, so we've got 500 to go in. Because that's always good times. You guys might know the answer to this, actually. If you have your own house and you queue for something like Battlegrounds or a dungeon, when you finish the queue, does it put you back in your own house? Or does it put you just somewhere else? I know it's a really specific thing that I'm asking. Because if I go to a guild house, it puts me back to where I was in the world, so I can't do it with a guild house. But if I owned the house, would it put me back in my house? And I've never really looked into it massively. But I only ask because if I could do that, I could just sit one of these inside my house so I can always recharge between fights. Which would be like ridiculous. It'd be a lot easier than having to go to someone's house to do it. So if you do know that, let me know in the chat or on Discord. But it's something I've never sort of dabbled with. A quick thing before I forget. You want to be stage 3 as well. I don't know if people saw it or not, but your stage 3 really, really helps with the build. Makes you really, really tanky. As you see in the footage. Yeah, Tate said he doesn't know, but he'll try it out. If you do find out, let me know. I'd really want to know. Got a vampire. We can now get our combat frenzy, more ult, which is awesome. We should do our alchemy at some point. Like, I need to level this up because I want the medicinal use. That's a really helpful passive. Oh, here's our BG. A deathmatch as well. What a BG to hopefully end it on. So I wonder, will we get another hate message after this? We've had one already. And the guy was good. Don't get me wrong, like, he was a good Sulk. He just kept rolling away and streaking whenever you got him low. And obviously, as a sorcerer myself, all my skills are projectiles, so you can just dodge roll everything. This is so good, this skill. There is a poll up, by the way. What do you think of this build? Do you like it? Do you think it's a bit Not sure. Okay, we're gonna pop it down here. How did I help kill? Oh, and that Nightblade ran. Can I pull that Nightblade over here for a one-on-one? No. It's just... He's like, nope. He's not having any of that. Which is fair enough. Okay, who's their healer? So he's using crushing shock, so I need to be careful of that. Because that can interrupt me. That is like a big counter to this, by the way. Green's coming down here, so I'm just moving down here to see. Oh, that was a massive Dawnbreak. How much is that? 5k, and they got hit with an 8k heavy attack on a bow. Like, what is that? That's mad, that is. But yeah, heavy attack things definitely work. Gone into Goliath. He stole my kill again. I got him so low. That is so low. To be fair, I'm surprised I survived that long. I got hit with 3 Dawnbreakers and a Deep Fissure. That was a lot of damage. They were just bang, bang, bang. That was well coordinated though, that was by that group. Okay, we've got our team there. So green has a bit of off-healing, not loads. How much stamina has he got? There we go. That guy had loads of stamina, didn't he? Start with the kill. That was a big bomb there. I was waiting for the beam spam, which is why I was walking so slow. Yeah, beam spam is brutal. So we're going to move up here with our mates. I jumped up there. That was a big Dawnbreaker. I went to go for the combo on him. His slabs are good though, they just completely negate any time I hit him. But yeah, that was good. I'm enjoying the sulk, as you can see. So I'm gonna call the stream in a moment, just because I want to do a few things after the stream and kind of make things for the channel. If you do have any pressing questions though, or things just ESO related or just general, do obviously put it in the chat. Equally, if you have questions after this stream, I do have a Discord. The Discord has like 700 people or so in there, so you know, really chilled, really relaxed. So you're welcome to join if you want. I'm going to put a link in chat now, and then if you want to actually see this build fully and go, what is Dan using, and so on, there is actually a build video on the channel, which is just here. So here's the build. And if you want to support myself to make videos, you get early access and all that good stuff, I do have a Patreon. So you're welcome to join. You don't have to, but if you want to, the details are there as well. But I'm going to call it here. So I'll give it a couple minutes just for any questions and then wrap it up, okay? And for people that are curious, just a quick summary of the build, really fast. Ancient Grace, Engine Guardian, Crafty Alfique, Trainee, Oakensoul. Skills, we use Frags, Ward, Twilight, Streak, Endless Fury, and Overload. I am an Imperial on this, so you can change this. And consumables, I use Tri-Stat food, and I use Tri-Stat potions. Mundus, we are using the Atronach for more regen, and you want to use regen on all the jewelry. That's pretty much in a real kind of summary. And champion points, we have Ironclad, Deadly Aim, Master at Arms, and Arcane Supremacy. For the red ones, Survival Instincts, Pain's Refuge, Bastion, and Celerity. And the green ones, we use Liquid Efficiency, Rationer, and Steed Blessing, +1 of choice. Seam says he just came on and see you're calling out. Yeah, I want to sort out a few things after the stream, and it's 10:30 at night where I am, so I really want to kind of get them finished so that way I can make more. The plan is I want to make more kind of exclusive content and just more guides and stuff. And in order to do that, I need to make the thing that I want to make in order to be able to do what I want to do. So it will take time to make it, but then it will save me a lot of time to make videos and stuff so I can get more content out. That's the hope anyway. So I really want to get it finished because I'm like halfway through. So yeah. As I said though, I'm going to call it here because I think, there's been an opportunity for questions. If you get anything post-stream, then just leave a comment, as I said. And I'm just going to catch you in the next video. So I'm going to say a huge thanks to everybody that has subscribed, and a massive thanks to all the people on Patreon, and especially Tate, who has supported. It really, really helps and just makes doing this way more possible. So just a massive thank you to all those people. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video or on the next stream. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care and bye.